Although this picture may not be perfect, but this is what the southern and northern protectorate of Nigeria used to be when the British first colonized it. As time goes on, the northerners begin to agitate after independence and then start to acquire more land southward, just like what you're looking at. And now they added this lower portion to the north portion and then left us with that little bit right there, called that little bit the southern part of Nigeria. So now what they use is they take the central Nigerian community and merge it and take it. And now we are in a place where they're using those central Nigerian people and the rest of them in the north to beef their population. And now this is what we got. Look at this young man right here. This young man right here is a northern man with AK-47 or 45 all over him in a country where you're not supposed to have a gun. You come down south, then you see they bring all these cows with them, bring all those guns with it, and then start going into our community and rob us of our peace, using these animals to eat all our crops, destroy our farms, and just walk home around everybody's backyard. I mean, everybody's backyard, just like that. And then, as soon as the cows are hungry, they will walk them right into somebody's farm, just like you're looking at right now, and they will start eating corns, vegetables, the things a man have taken a whole year to grow, and eat it all up and render us hungry. Then when the farmer comes in and complains, they will kill him, they will butcher him just like nobody's business. In a country where they supposedly have a government, and they will get away with it, they will not be sent to gallows. They will not do nothing wrong. And they will go into the country. They even took it as far as going into the community and robbing and raping and burning people's homes. A typical example of what you're about to see right now, how they went into a certain community, killed people, take them and put them in some kind of duffel bags, the kind you will have used to load animal feed, and put them in there, and the people in that community are crying, and they continue to cry. Now, I'm thinking if it's okay for everybody to have a gun, why don't the government just let everybody have a gun so we can stop this menace in Nigeria? Because these people up north, they all got guns, and the government don't do nothing about it. But then, when the poor people down south defend themselves even with clubs and machetes, then the government go after them, saying, why are they going after the people that come to their community to kill them, rob them, rape them, burn down their houses, chase them out of the farm so that they could starve to death? They don't starve them to death. They meet them on the road, they cut them into pieces, shoot them, kill them, and no government, nobody in the government, the Senate is there, the House of Rep is there, nobody dare come out to say something about this and said enough is enough. But when the people try to fight back, they quickly send them to gallows, cut their neck up, and whatever they're going to do. Look at this. This is one of those communities, and this is a typical example of what the Fulanis did to these people in their community. Kill them and put all those rags over them. That's what this community is lamenting and crying about right now. And that's exactly the situation going on in Nigeria. And you got some people in government, they spending government money. Every time they go down the road, they have like 100 cars following a senator down the road. They have like 100 cars following a member of the House of Rep down the road. If the country is so good, why do they need all those convoys to get around? None of the political appointees or none of the politicians in Nigeria can get in his own car and just drive without hundreds of policemen following him with guns and rifles and all of that. But the average Nigerian cannot go down the street, without being afraid of whether he or she is going to come back home alive in every single day life. That's what people deal with in Nigeria. Please help me share this video. Let the world know what is going on in Nigeria. And maybe somebody will have the kindness to let Nigerian government know that they are worthless, that they need to do something. They need to do something. Even Nigerian president cannot get in a car and say, I want to have the joy of driving down the road by myself, that I don't want 1,000 people following me. He cannot do that. A senator in Nigeria cannot get in his car and just drive down the road by himself. He has to have orderlies, armies of soldiers following him to protect him. And yet, they're running the country. Share this video, give it your like, subscribe to my channel on Facebook and YouTube, Yomstar24, YOMSTAR24. You can find me everywhere on the social media. Thank you. Keep looking. Just keep looking. There's something coming up right now. Now, take a look at this. Those are Fulani kids in other people's plantation down south. They came over 1,000 miles away, came down here and destroy other people's plantation, feeding other people's crop. Just as the crops were ripe for harvesting, they work all these hundreds of cows into the other people's farms and uproot their tubers and feed their cows with it. And this person, the owner of the farm, has just labored in vain for a whole year. And there's a government somewhere who just kept mute and will not do something about this. My God,